my idea of retiring, I don't know whether I will retire here in Australia in 2025 or whether I would end up moving overseas. So online, there is so many resources that you can explore. And if you want to be an expat, it is important to get the correct information for what the legislation is to remain accessing Australian government support. For example, not being out of the country for, I think it's 126 days, etc. Or, it's important to make the right inquiries and get the right information. If you make the inquiries once, write the information down. Make the inquiries again. The same inquiries, the same questions, and write the information down. Because what I find is if you have a different person at the end of the phone, you may end up with a different information or different interpretation of the information. So it's really important for you to continually go over the information that is given to you. There are so many, as I say, resources online. There is Empana Wealth. There is Brown Expat Finances based in Singapore. There is Erratic Wealth Strategies. There's lots of online lawyers for Australians who want to become expats to the legislation that was available at the time of the recording of that video, but may have changed in the interim. If you are going to consider being an expat within your retirement, expatriate means you're away from your original country of origin. Expat is a person living in an overseas country that is not their original nationality. And there are people living all over the world. I have friends living in the Philippines. I have friends living in Malaysia, Vietnam. I have friends that have explored Panama but didn't work there. Cheaper place like Costa Rica. I've got a friend in Spain, and I've got a friend in Portugal. So there's a lot of countries that it's cheaper to live in rather than your country of origin, but you've got to explore absolutely every option in relation to the insurance policies, in relation to health insurance, the taxation implications in relation to living in a foreign country. There is what are you going to do when you get sick, for example, if you have no support network in the new country that you live in. There are so many resources online. You just have to find the one that suits you. When you find the one that suits you, find one that doesn't suit you, that may give you the alternative information to the way that you are thinking, because we are often in a bubble and we are often fixated on where we want to go, but other people may have a different opinion that we just may not be open to. So when we're in this exploratory phase and making our decisions, maybe it is important to listen to people that we don't want to hear. So 2025 is my goal focus on when I can disengage from my current employment. Love my job, good job, fabulous income, blah, blah, blah. But it's time for my physical broken body, my physical broken brain, just to take a time out and just find a replacement for my daily activities where I can potentially give back to either the society that I live in or into other societies that I would like to connect with in a foreign country, for example. If I do become an expat, where would I go? I know there's a couple of countries that I'm likely to explore as an option to live, but I will have to look at what the financial and legal, cultural implications are going to be, because I'm sure they're going to be complicated. So this is Jewel. Jewel gonna retire in 2025. Retire at 60. Come hell or high water, it's going to be a rocky journey. If you have any handy hints, let me know in the comments below. Come along with me on this journey. Let's see where it goes. Could be a smooth journey, could be a rough journey. If you take it the last 2 years, 4 years, it's going to be a rough journey. Stay safe. Speak to you soon.